up in Triana, Alabama, population 400. Growing up gay in Alabama was definitely its own specific brand of horror. Punk really was like a refuge. When I was like 14, I started writing like my first zine. Recently, I published this novella, Johnny, Would You Love Me If? It's a fake memoir. As people of color, as artists, as counterculturalists, so much of our history gets erased. Whether you believe purposefully or not, or because, you know, we're so busy surviving that we don't always get the chance to document it. Let's say, like, you're mad about being really broke one day. You can make a dance about that. You can write a song about that. You can write about that. But they're all going to be really different things depending on what medium you choose. All three things, they all inform each other. Like a writing can inform, like a song I write can inform a dance. Like usually in my dance company, we work with people who've never danced before. There's something about movement that a person will make when they're not trained in it that can come across like a lot more neutral and honest. Making art like in the Bay Area is just so amazing. The reason I am able to have a writing practice, a dance practice, and a rock and roll music practice all has to relate with like how fast energy moves here. It's a tighter community, so these communities are constantly in conversation with each other. I believe that the Bay Area is totally an amazing place for collaboration. It's more just like a DIY, do your art kind of town. He said, I'm leaving Southern California. The man from Orange. My band, The Younger Lovers, is playing this show at Eli's Mile High, just like down the street from my house. Eli's is an important club for me because my grandmother's brother, J.J. Malone, was one of the main owners, co-conspirators in like the late 60s, 70s, 80s when it was like a big blues club. And so sometimes it feels really good to be like rocking out on stage, and then my uncle's pictures are in the shrine there. Sometimes playing at that bar is like how I know I'm home. I do a lot of work with honor and respect to the spirits that have passed because I believe they are a part of us. Sometimes I like call my mom and like I cry about like, oh, like the world is crazy, like I don't know what to do, like how am I gonna go on? She'll be like, your great grandmother could barely read, lived on an acre land that she was born on and stayed till she was 90. People cheated her out of money because she was like a single woman. You're a black gay male artist in California. Somebody prayed for your existence hundreds of years before you were even born. So I feel like I have to do it. I have to do it to like kind of like honor those before me that like couldn't have even dreamed of it, you know. When you think about where I came from and in relation, I feel stoked. Like sometimes I feel like I have an overwhelming amount of freedom.